In this demo, we're going to take a look at Windows Machine, and we're going to see what multicast groups it's subscribed to. So to do that, I brought up a command prompt, and I'm going to type in this command netsh int for interface, IP version 6, because we're looking at the IP version 6. And we want to show the joins. We want to show the multicast groups that this machine is joined to. And so I'm going to hit enter on this, and it's going to pull up a lot of different interfaces. So these machines have a lot of interfaces that are on them to do various things on these. But what I'm specifically looking for is the Ethernet interface. So I'm going to scroll up till I'll find the Ethernet interface. I also see the Wi-Fi, see that is part of some similar groups with this. So now as I'm taking a look at this, I see all of them start with FF. Well, that's what the multicast groups start with. And this is 01. So I know that this one is only on that interface. It's the interface local group. So that's not going to go beyond the interface. Anything that's being sent to this multicast address won't go beyond the interface. It'll stay on the machine. Then the 02 is going to stay within the subnet. So it's not going to go beyond any layer 3 device. So this is going to stay on my network, and it's the 1. Well, if you recall, the FF02::1 is that all hosts. So all hosts on the local network, all hosts on the subnet. So of course this would subscribe to that group because it would be a part of all the hosts. It would need to get any kind of multicasts that are being headed towards the whole group. So this is part of that group right there. And then we see some others that we didn't actually talk about. FF02::C, FF02::FB, FF02::13. So we didn't talk about those. We did talk about the ones that start with FF02::1:FF. So these two right here are that solicited node multicast addresses, and there's 2 of them. And one of these is for my link local address, and one of them is for a statically assigned IP version 6 address that I assigned to this machine. So these are the corresponding solicited node multicast groups that it's a part of now because of that. So we take a look at this, and perhaps I want to dig a little further. Like, what is this FF02::C? I could copy that, so I just highlighted it, I right-clicked, and it copied it. I can bring up a browser, and I can paste it into here. So I'm going to paste it into there and do a search for it. And this site right here I can pull up, and it will show you some of the designated, some of these that we see in here. So here is the FF01 group. I want to go down to the FF02 group, and I want to look at the C is designated for SSDP. So then I could go and look that up and find out more about that. Or I also saw, what else did I see? I saw the FB is MDNS version 6. So I could then go look up MDNS version 6. It even has the RFC here. RFC defines what this protocol looks like. So I could click on here and see what this more detail about how this is defined. So I could see quite a bit of information through here. Now let's just take a look at those other solicited node multicast groups. So I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to go back to where I see those solicited node multicast groups, and I just want to show you what those are referencing there. And so I'm going to move this off to the left-hand side. I'll pull this up and do an IP config. And actually I'm going to do, yeah, that should work. So then I'm going to take a look at my Ethernet connection. I'm going to expand this out a little more so I can see this. And we see that the link local address that's assigned to here ends in, this Ethernet ends in a 34FA. And let's take a look at what that multicast group was. Aha, so this one right here ends in FA. So if I were to take a look at that, then that's probably the ones that are the solicited node multicast group that's associated with that link local address. So then I can also look at the other address I statically assigned on this, and it ends in 5678. So now I can take a look at this over here, and this one ends in 5678. So that one, a solicited node multicast group is associated with that the IP address that I statically assigned to this machine. Hope you're enjoying the videos. If you like them, could you hit that like button?